I will say that just based on the icebreaker that we did impromptu yesterday, I am tempted to do a once a month segment where I have you all just pick out a thing from your room and talk about it. I think that
I would love to do that. That would be fun.
I think that would be great for the show, just like a monthly show and tell.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have so much shit in our background.
Yeah. All three of you have cool shit all around you. I feel like we should take advantage of that, especially for the video portion of the show, which I'm finally thinking about now after years of cajoling.
Oh, you've made me so happy just now. Just saying those words. Thank you.
Not thinking about it enough to straighten your books.
Oh, no. Step by step.
Hey, I'll take all the progress I can get.
Look, this is a slow, gradual process. We're here for the long haul. My mayor Muslim, my bagel Jewish, my Christian Dior, Kingdom Hearts 4. This is episode 445 of Insert Credit, where my personal panel of video game experts responds to the topics of the day as scored by a radical buzzer. I'm Alex Chaffee, and the last place I got lost was walking between the comic store right by Penn Station and Penn Station.
Oh, what's the name of that one? It's a chain. There's like 3 of them, right?
Midtown
Comics. That's right.
Yeah.
I've been to that one. My name's Frank Spaldi, and the last time I got lost was definitely in a video game. And I'm not sure exactly which one that would be. Probably James Bond, because the last one I played, and I get lost in most 3D games. Not typically for a long time. I just don't have whatever spatial awareness I have in real life when it's on a screen.
Yeah, I recall getting very lost in like every level of GoldenEye, so it's nice to hear they're staying true to the spirit of the series.
Yeah, James Bond is a franchise about getting lost. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Ash Parrish, and the last time I was lost, I don't know. I'm feeling lost every day, y'all. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm just going through life, not really knowing what's happening. Just shit's just happening to me. That's the last time I felt lost every day.
You're just in a constant state of loss.
I'm upset. Yeah. We have to help Ash. We have to help Ash find it.
We'll get her out of that corn maze.
We have to identify it and then find it.
We're getting a chopper ready to lift you out.
I'm Brandon Sheffield. I haven't been like lost recently, but there's a few streets in an area relatively near like east of where I live, where there's like some nice cafes and stuff, and I go there sometimes. Going there is really straightforward, but coming back from there, there's just like diagonal streets and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's not like I get lost, it's just the optimal path eludes me at times. I get back home, but sometimes it takes an extra 2 minutes because it's like, well, I guess I was probably supposed to turn over there. Guess I'll just keep making lefts and rights until I get back into where I can see that I know I'm supposed to be. So I guess that count? Not super.
It counts to me.
And then every time in a video game when there's a maze area where it's like you have to walk to this thing and then it warps you over to this part, and there's no like visual frame of reference. It's just like you have to remember that the 3rd door goes to the 5th door on this screen, and the 7th door on that one goes to the 2nd door on this screen. If I'm not using a guide, I'm quitting. Is what's happening in that scenario. I just can't.
Fair.
That sounds like the warp pads in Silph from the first Pokemon.
Oh, I was there forever.
Yeah, like you had to go on those conveyor belts and you had to hit the conveyor belts the right way so you can get to the correct warp panel to warp you to wherever it is you're supposed to go.
My version of that is Phantasy Star 2, which was so bad at that the game in the US came with the strategy guide with the full maps because it was that bad. And even with the strategy guide, the dungeons that just had warps all over the place were very annoyingly difficult to navigate.
I talk about how much I like East Books 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx PC Engine.
You do?
And up until like 2 years ago, I'd never beaten it. I'd played up to a certain part of East Book 2 probably 20 times, and then had to quit because there's a maze in there with like little ups and downs that just all truly do not like, and all the FAQs are like, go leftwise toward the up direction. And, you know, and it's just, I was determined to finally beat that game. I think it was like 3 years ago. And I did it through I just spent like 2 hours just wandering around. No idea where to go. It's
now
the
I'm
worst.
wondering how much of that just like stretched out layout confusion they put in early games just to artificially extend the length of the game. Like, well, if this was straightforward, you'd beat it in a half hour.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is that. I think in the case of Eastbook 2, it was just badly done. I don't think they were trying to pad for any reason. Because that was like a port of a game that already existed. They just done messed up. That's all.
Right. Well, here's my first question. We do this every year, and I feel like we gotta clean it up, but it's just a matter of when we record. We did the state of play last week, and now all of the other stuff has happened by the time we're recording now. Do we have any thoughts about everything that's happened with this whole Summer Games Fest since the PlayStation State of Play? The Xbox, the Nintendo, the other things. Do we have any thoughts about what happened this week? What's been happening in the news lately?
I just think it's funny that there's this back and forth between Xbox and like journalists about whether or not Gears of War was developed for the PS5. And they're like, yes, we said that. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. That didn't happen. I think that's really all I want to say about it. Like, super excited about Kingdom Hearts 4. I hope it doesn't mean we have more like, Tetsuya Nomura bullshit, like story-wise. Like, I want this to be a reset. This series needs a fucking reset. Like, this shit is too bewildering and Byzantine and all this stuff. Like, we need to like start over so I can come back in and not feel bad.
How likely do you see that being?
I don't know. They already said.
Well, we got 7-fingered Donald Duck.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're definitely, there's some kind of a reset that's happening.
Yeah.
For those that are not familiar to what I am referencing, they used some AI to get Donald Duck. He has got different numbers of fingers on each hand.
In like certain varieties of like box art, it's not like it's all over the game footage.
9
yeah,
fingers.
and I've
nine
heard
fingers.
about that is like the Square Enix US took concept art that Tetsuya Nomura already drew and ran that through AI to kind of create the box art for the physical release, and that's what it is. Which sucks, yeah, but it's like it's not like hopefully it's not hinting that AI was used in the development of the game.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was too.
Why wouldn't they do it?
Isn't that Square Enix's thing? Aren't they into it?
Yeah, that's Square Enix's thing.
They've said
but
that
they don't put their shit on PC, so they don't have to disclose it.
The thing that is really weird is that up until like 2 years ago, brands really protected their image and what things looked like within them, and now all bets are off. Like if you did Donald Duck's hat slightly askew, Disney would be pissed at you. But now it's just like, whoops.
Because they're the only ones with money. The AI companies or the investors only want to give money to people who are doing the next big thing, which apparently is still AI. So you have to say it or you have to use it in order to get the investing dollars to continue to operate.
Yeah,
so I understand.
Disney doesn't need it. They don't Disney need the money.
Absolutely.
They've just decided that the standards have slid away. They've made that decision.
Like, line go up at all possible, right? So they don't need investors, at least in this specific, Square Enix does. At least in this specific case. Like, they don't need, like, how much does Disney care about that stuff anyway? I wonder, because this is a Square Enix doing. Anyway, don't care about it. Glad for God of War. That's fun. Excited about that. What else came out that was like really
realistic Ocarina of Time?
That shit pissed me off so fucking bad, dude. That Link is ugly as sin. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is not for me. Like, you're gonna have to show me more of that. But like, I'm already out of it because it's Ocarina of Time and not the Zelda that deserves it, which is Majora's Mask. So like, that's another conversation for another day.
But clearly they're doing it for Ocarina of Time because that's what's the movie's going to be based on, right?
I thought the movie was Breath of the Wild. I thought they had Breath of the Wild coding for this movie. Like, the characters in that movie, they're wearing like the blue tunic of
I don't know how
Fatwa.
you do a movie of Breath of the Wild, though.
I don't either, but
there's not really like a movie story in Breath of the Wild.
I don't think there's a movie freaking story in Ocarina of Time. The movie story is Majora's Mask.
Ocarina story together.
Everyone thinks there is, though, because they were 13. And also, I think it's very funny hearing about this Nintendo Direct because it sounds like one of the made-up leaks ahead of time. It's like, there's going to be an Ocarina of Time remake. It can be Kingdom Hearts 4. It can be Sonic the
that
Hedgehog
shit
6.
it sounds fake. I don't care. God.
Spyro's back.
Spyro's back. I'm glad for Toys for Bob.
Yeah.
Oh man. So that made me sad. So this morning, it'll already be out by the time you guys hear this. But this morning, I was writing at Kotaku, and there was like things that came out of Summer Games Fest talking about how Toys for Bob essentially bought their way out of Microsoft at the same time Activision Blizzard getting bought out by them and whatever. And they used it as an opportunity to essentially break free of the Call of Duty mines. And, I'm writing about this and I'm providing context. And I was, talking about Toys for Bob and how they're probably best known for like their Skylanders series. And I was and just talking about Skylanders briefly about how it was like pretty much proto Amiibo, right? Like before Amiibo, we had Skylanders. And so I was going back through old Kotaku stuff to like talk about Skylanders, and I landed on like, a Skylanders blog, and it was written by Mike Fahey. And I started sobbing because if you don't know, Mike Fahey was a journalist who worked at Kotaku when I was there in like 2020. And before that, just long time, just big guy, big heart, just was like a kid at heart. Like he was a great guy. He annoyed the piss out of me also, by the way. But like he passed away a couple years ago now. And like, I guess I still have a lot of unprocessed grief from that because, seeing that byline and seeing him like write this blog about Skylanders and the toys and just remembering how he used to be when I used to work with him, just fucking started sobbing. Like he would have loved this news that, Toys for Bob is free now. They could do the things that they want to do. And because of that, we have a new Spyro game. I'm like, man, he would have loved this. It made me sad.
Who wouldn't have loved this Summer Games Fest? Well, rather, I have no idea how they would have reacted. Tupac.
Is this the piss Ashley off section?
You came
Sounds like it's been the piss Ashley off week.
Yeah. No, serious. That is crazy.
We should get context.
Yeah, what's going on with Tupac?
So, Stranger Than Heaven, the new Yakuza game, features like a bunch of celebrity castings. One of them is Snoop Dogg. Apparently, Snoop Dogg, they were creating this character for him, and they were talking with him about like, who would be a good character to play off Snoop Dogg because he's just this interesting guy. And Snoop Dogg apparently brought up Tupac, and RGG was like, yeah, let's do that. So facilitated by Snoop Dogg, they contacted apparently his estate and his family. His estate and his family are two different things, to get their permission. And apparently everybody said yes. So Tupac is now in this game. He died almost a decade before the first Yakuza game came out.
Yeah.
Like the thing that pissed me off the first about it was Snoop Dogg saying, I think this is something he would do. Tupac literally never existed at the same time Yakuza. Like, be fucking for real.
This is also gross. It's gross bringing people back from the dead and being like, he would have liked this. Like, you don't know.
You don't know that. Like, don't put words in a dead man's mouth.
And also, who's voicing him?
The thing that I'm like, all right, fine, okay, is the fact that they were pretty clear that we are not using AI for any of this. All right. I also have to respect the fact that the studio head from RGG got up there and like, yeah, we heard that this sucks. We heard that you don't like it, but we think it's a good idea, so we're going with it. And I tweeted this on Blue Sky, and I'm like, you kind of do have to have that little bit of fuck you energy to this to make an interesting game. This is the bad execution of that idea, but it's the right idea.
The right spirit directed the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that spirit was previously directed to they were really defending. They had a sexual predator that they really wanted to cast, and then they did, and then they defended it. So,
Stranger Than Heaven was already a non-starter for me because of that, and it's become like worse now. Even though the game looks super fucking cool, it's got the right vibe, the right aesthetic. They're bringing in like the right people. Like Snoop Dogg as like this smuggler character in a Yakuza game feels right to me, but like Snoop Dogg, we in the Black community anyway, we love him. He's fine. He's unk or whatever, but like we kind of don't pay attention to him anymore. And his words kind of don't have the same weight that they would have maybe 20 years ago because he will do anything for a check now. So it's like, okay, whatever. Do what you do, but you don't have the same cachet anymore. So Snoop Dogg getting up on that thing saying, I signed off on this. This is my idea, whatever. Like that doesn't hold the same weight anymore because it's like you will do and say anything for a check, my nigga. Ooh,
I was going to say that's like having
that out.
I was like having that's like having an endorsement from Shaq. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
like,
you
no.
don't have any thoughts.
Or leave it in, Esper. I don't care. If you guys are uncomfortable with that, whatever. Ashley is very clearly in her fuck off.
I don't know.
mood, so.
I'm very excited to play the general advert game. I think that would be pretty good.
I do want to add that this isn't new.
No, it's not new.
Brandon, I remember you having an editorial about that YMCA performance video from Rock Band with like the model of Kurt Cobain like dancing around.
Oh
clapping.
yeah.
Oh right.
You remember that?
Like I was mad about that.
Like this
I
isn't
don't even like him.
right. I mean, you made that very
behalf.
clear in the article. And, don't worry, we all know. But you know, I think about like I've often joked about starting a Funko Pop collection of Funkos of people who died before they could say no to Funko.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them. You know, like
That's
Bob
a good
Ross is everywhere. You know, there's Bob Ross merchandise all over the place. I'm sure he wouldn't approve of. My earliest memory of this is actually like Coca-Cola commercials in the 90s, I think it was. Brought back, I don't know, like Marilyn Monroe or something, like footage of Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like,
I think it was Marilyn.
It's not new. It's like slightly new maybe for video games, but it's just the continued grossness.
Yeah, it's still gross.
It's still gross. It's still gross. And the thing that upsets me, like I think the most about this with respect to the Tupac situation and applied broad, is that this digital's like the concept of a zombie is a Haitian thing. Like it was created to like, this was the greatest fear for like Haitian enslaved people, that you could be forced to serve even after you die. Like that was how that like zombie mythos like came about.
Oh yeah.
Or at least is one of them. And you're seeing that. So especially when it happens to Black people, especially outspoken, like very, you know, down for the cause Black people like Tupac was, it feels like the manifestation of that. And it feels like an even deeper betrayal, which is why I don't fuck with that shit at all. It's just, like he has no say. Yes, like, you know, whatever his family said or whatever, if they're cool with it, fine, whatever, sure. But like Tupac is not in danger of being forgotten. Like that's not a thing that's going to happen. We don't need to bring him back for this. We don't need to put words in his mouth. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ashley's mad.
Yeah.
I feel bad that all we talked about in the Summer Game Fest thing was negative
new
stuff.
Please,
franchise
if there's like
stuff.
Next Fest stuff or whatever, please share it. Because I haven't been able to see a lot of it. Like,
right.
You know, you do the things that you do for the showcase, and you miss a lot of the stuff while you're working. I haven't seen a lot of the other stuff.
I don't know. There was stuff that seemed cool. I can't call it to mind. I'm just apologizing to our audience on behalf of us being just downers on it. I mean,
well, I want to be clear. I'm not being a downer because I just don't pay attention to this stuff anymore because I don't know who the audience is that's like, show me all video game. Like to me, this, I don't know. All this stuff feels like a remnant of the 90s to me when we like read magazines because there were like 10 new games a month, you know? And it just doesn't feel like that same reality anymore. And I don't feel like the video game player who's up on all the new video games is like a thing.
Right.
But maybe I'm wrong. But I just do not engage with these like marketing events at all anymore. And I'm very much at peace with like finding out about things as they come out for the most part. That said, the last 2 games I played were trailers that I watched during these things, so maybe I should just shut up.
I feel like the non-franchise games that hit now are the ones that people see Twitch streamers playing, not the ones that are like advertised to them.
I think it's cool that like, you know, it's cool to get to see the new game from Fumito Ueda's studio and see some more stuff. His Gen Atlas things like Shadow of Colossus with a gun or something and a robo helmet. It's interesting and weird. I don't know. It's cool to see it all laid out, I think. I still like these showcases. I just don't want to be too negative about them at all.
My guiding principle over the last however many years is that Summer Game Fest is not the attraction. Day of the Devs is. That's been true for me for Summer Games Fest and GDC. I am always most excited and I always find the things I like the most at the Day of the Devs stuff. So yes, we've been super hypercritical about the Summer Games Fest stuff proper and all of like the big 3 and all the shit that they're doing. But if you like are interested in this kind of thing and you want to find like the good stuff, go look at what Tim Schafer, go see what he's doing. Go check him out.
That's time. We've got all of these games that are just putting AI in behind the scenes. If we have to stop playing all new AAA video games, what are we going to do? Are we going to play more indie games? Are we going to dive into our backlog? Or are we going to pick up a new hobby?
Probably
Well,
backlog. I would say there's so much stuff I still want to play that I already own.
You haven't finished Ys 1 and 2, and there's so many Ys.
I did finish it, but it took me a long time. It took me 20 years, 30 years.
I don't think there's any reason to go to a backlog ever again because there's 10 games released a week on Steam that are better versions of things in your backlog. That's how I feel anyway. Like I barely played I barely played AAA games. The last 2 games I played were AAA games that I watched trailers for. But so I should just stop talking on this show. But but so much of game discovery, at least for me lately, is just like I said, finding out about things as they come out. And I've never been much of like an experimental art game player, but small independently made things are just like on my radar more and more as years go on. And in the same way that I just kind of shrugged when I realized I'm not getting a Switch 2, so I'll maybe never play a new Nintendo game again, and then shrugged when I realized that Sony's going to stop putting their marquee things on PC, so I guess I'll never play a Sony game again. Like, it's just shrug, whatever. There's thousands more where that came. Fine.
And if you're still powerfully curious, that's what Let's Plays are for.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the state of things as they are now. Not to talk more about franchises, but this is important. Cloud and Sephiroth are in Smash. Clive is in Tekken. And now Tifa is in Street Fighter. 3 makes a pattern. Clearly what's happening here is that Square is sending representatives from Final Fantasy to every fighting game franchise. So who should they dispatch to which remaining series?
Ooh, we got to get, who's like the biggest trans character in Final Fantasy?
For Guilty Gear?
Do we have one of those?
In
for
Final
what?
Fantasy?
For Guilty Gear?
Yeah, for Guilty Gear, essentially. Like,
Hi, hey, sorry, I gotta jump in here. It's Esper, editor of the show. Just making sure everybody who's listening knows that Cloud Strife is the most trans character in Final Fantasy. Biggest trans character in Final Fantasy. I don't know, maybe Kimahri. Maybe Kimahri might be a trans guy, I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone physically larger. Anyway, I'm looking at Cloud Strife in a dress that Alex Jaffe bought me as a figurine sitting here on my desk. I couldn't let this show go out without answering that question, which the panel is not going to adequately answer. So thanks. Back to it.
Who is the trans icon?
send the Final Fantasy trans representative to Guilty Gear. That's number one.
I don't think there is one, but you could definitely send Noctis to Guilty Gear, I think.
Yeah.
I think you could.
I could see him hanging out with Soul Bad Guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's got all the angst and the emo-ness and the flashiness.
But you have to make him like kind of like cool so he can fit in. Yeah. And I think the way you do that for Guilty Gear is like he's got that power where he has all like the swords of the kings or whatever. Like he's Noctis, but he's surrounded by like this wall of like floating weapons.
Yeah, you can make him cool or a dirtbag. I think.
If I had to pick a Final Fantasy character with T-boy swag, I'd go with Vaughn from Final Fantasy 12.
Correct. Very correct.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Esper says Noctis is already in Tekken 7.
I thought he was already in a video game.
Whoops,
I thought
my
so.
mistake. My mistake.
So I'm going with Vaughn for Guilty Gear.
Well, who's the most grimdark Final Fantasy 7? Final Fantasy character.
Vincent Valentine?
Maybe Vincent Valentine.
But also the guy who's the main character in Final Fantasy Origin.
Oh, yeah.
And you should actually send that guy. Send him to fucking Soul Calibur.
I'm trying to think of who's going to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Oh, Jack. I'm sending Jack to Mortal Kombat for sure.
All right.
That actually plays too.
Yeah. Soul Calibur, I think you want someone with a weird novel weapon.
Squall. Squall.
Oh, the gun sword. Yeah. The gun sword.
Yeah, better do it.
It's got to be Squall.
Oh, you know what? Squall should go to Samurai Showdown.
I guess.
Or okay, fine. We don't have to do that. Send Auron to Final Fantasy or Samurai Showdown. There you go.
Auron's good for Samurai Showdown. I was thinking maybe Cyan from Final Fantasy VI for a Samurai Showdown.
That also works.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on the names of things. Who's that cat? Who's
Cat
that cat?
She?
Kate She?
Yeah, I guess it's Kate She to the Bloody Roar.
I was gonna say Bloody Roar,
good.
right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Is that the one where they are human and then they can turn into...
Yeah, that's
There's
good.
another fighting game that does that. And it's old. It's like on the Genesis. Which one is that?
Killer Instinct?
No. Oh, yeah.
Killer
maybe I'm thinking of
Instinct,
Killer Instinct.
published by Nintendo, is not on the Sega Genesis.
You
Alex.
might
Yeah,
you
alright,
might be
fair
thinking
enough.
of some
Blasted.
characters. You might either
Altered
be thinking
Beast.
of some.
Esper is
Yeah,
what
it's
I was
not a
thinking.
fighting
Yeah,
game.
but that's not a
Oh.
fighting game.
It's not?
No,
No.
it's a beat 'em up.
Okay.
That's a beam up.
Oh.
I've
beat 'em
got
up.
mine. So this is when they've kind of run out of Final Fantasy characters. We're getting into the extended Square universe.
FFU.
They've also run out of fighting games at this
Okay.
point. Like they've like, to your point, Jeffy, they've dominated, right? Like they've
Yeah.
taken over fighting. So it is I believe he is the titular character, 3D World Runner might be his name, from the Adventures of 3D World Runner.
Oh, I
A
love that
man
guy.
in a jumpsuit who runs around and jumps on worlds. And he is in a game called Dark Presence,
Yeah.
which I'm going to go ahead and link to in the chat. Dark Presence has been in development since, I believe, 2008. It has
Okay.
not come out yet. It is being funded by the guy who runs the Galloping Ghost arcade in Chicago,
Yes.
who is a Mortal Kombat fetishist. And he has been working on a photo capture Mortal Kombat clone, except in HD, since
Wow.
like 2008. He's just been funding a studio that has employees.
Where are you going to get
so-
to mocap 3D World Runner?
Brandon
whose
Sheffield.
likeness are you based?
Yeah. Brandon Sheffield is
Okay.
going to be the 3D
Yeah.
World Runner. Yeah, put
Fine,
on your
I'll do it.
jumpsuit. Let's go.
Who you
When
got?
you say Mortal Kombat fetishist, what do you mean by that? Like he just
So-
has an affinity for the game, or is there something else going on?
Well, probably both. So Doc
You don't
Mack from
dedicate that
Galloping
much of
Ghost.
your life to it. Yeah.
So Doc runs a crazy arcade that he self funds. That I think he's just got money from somewhere. But Galloping Ghost is an empire, and there are several businesses called Galloping Ghost on the same street. There's Galloping Ghost Arcade. There's Galloping Ghost Pinball. That makes sense, right? There's Galloping Ghost Printer. They mostly print arcade like side art reproductions. Still makes sense,
Mhm.
right? There's the Galloping Ghost Mechanic. They fix cars. There's video games with cars that kind of makes sense. There's Galloping Ghost Gym. And up until
Is
pretty
this all
recently,
owned the same, but
it's all
owned by
in
the same guy?
block. The Galloping Ghost Gym. I don't think this is necessarily true any longer, but this might answer your question, Ash, about the fetishism level. There were personal trainers, and at least 3 of the personal trainers were actors from Mortal Kombat game. Like he sought them out and hired them.
That
as
is a
personal
real Mortal
trainers.
Kombat fetishist.
So
I respect.
Yeah.
I respect.
Yeah.
Game
So-
respects game.
And then his game dev studios on the same block.
I think we should put the character Aerith from
Mhm.
Final Fantasy VII in
Mhm.
Airgeist. That's my good joke.
That is a good joke. I had
That
Aerith
is a
marked for Rumble Roses personally.
Sure.
I'm into it.
Get her and Tifa
Or
in
and
there.
we got to get
Yeah.
well. We have Tifa in. what's
Tifa's
this?
already in
She's
Street
gotta put
Fighter.
her in
That's how
all
this
of them.
started.
Put Tifa
Yeah, but we
in
need
Dead
to
or
put
Alive.
a big boob.
Yeah, Tifa,
in Dead or Alive.
Hmm.
I need a big boob girl in Dead or Alive.
I think you put the FF10-2 girls in Dead or Alive. You got your Yuner, you got your Riku,
Your
and
Uner
you got
and
your
your Riker
Pine.
and Pine.
Would anyone
okay.
know the
Mm.
difference?
Yes.
I think so.
How
Would
dare
anyone be
you?
They
like,
got different
these are
vibes.
Final Fantasy characters.
That's like
So-
asking if people would tell the difference between the Spice Girls. They all have different vibes.
Hmm.
No one would
dare you.
confuse
How dare you.
Sporty Spice with Baby Spice.
I confused all of them on an episode like 100 episodes ago.
That
because I
is
couldn't
true,
remember which
you
one
did.
was which. I absolutely don't remember which one is which.
You know,
I
gotta take that
was
back.
not there because I did not beat your ass for that.
All right.
No, you did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Was I there?
You were
Yeah,
Did I
there.
you
beat
were
your
there.
ass for it? Okay,
Yes.
Yeah, because I accidentally
this was in the Ash era.
chose to be the Black Spice Girl because I couldn't remember which one was which.
This does sound familiar.
Yep.
Different kind of sexy fighting series. Who would you put in a Skullgirls?
Oh, I thought we completed this
Yeah.
this
No.
Is this
thought
question? Is the
experiment.
timer not done? Wow.
No. We got a minute left.
Wow.
God fucking damn it. What is her name? It's not Riku. She's the Riku version of Final Fantasy VII. What is her name? The ninja.
Yuffie.
Yuffie. She should be,
That's
feels like the
good.
best
Yeah.
fit for Skullgirls.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
an aged up
doesn't-
version of the little girl from like Final Fantasy VI.
Doesn't
There's a
she
little girl.
have like a? Doesn't one of them have a big giant Moogle with them or something like that? Big weird Moogle?
Lulu.
Lulu.
Lulu would be great for Skullgirls. Absolutely. All
Maybe?
right.
I don't
Now
know.
we're out of time.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay. We'll let that one go and hash the rest out during this break. Squadala!
Now connecting to online multiplayer. Hello and welcome back to Insert Credit Online Multiplayer. Last week we asked you what the Pink Flamingos of video games is. Here's what you said.
Hi, this is GM 2010 from the forums, and I do have an answer to what is the John Waters Pink Flamingos of video games. To tell you the answer, I have to build the clock to tell you the time. It's not Takeshi's Challenge, because that is the Roger Corman Little Shop of Horrors of video games, and it is not Doki Doki Literature Club, because that is the John Carpenter's The Thing of video games. It is a tie between Maniac Mansion and Metal Gear Solid. You have to look at the authors of these video games, who at the end of the day were people who chose not to answer to anyone except themselves and subverted video games from a bygone era for their love, or with their love. Anything that comes after this ultimately becomes a subversion of games from that bygone era, which is why I choose these two games, Maniac Mansion and Metal Gear Solid, as the tie of being the Pink Flamingos of video games. Thank you.
The Pink Flamingos of video games is Harvester. It's got everything. It's got the filth, it's got the satire, and it was banned upon release and is now widely recognized as a cult classic. So, I would like to nominate Harvester as the Pink Flamingos of video games.
Hey, this is Spencer Sig on the forums. Pink Flamingos has the most disgusting and disturbing and off-putting things that John Waters could think of, but from a countercultural viewpoint. And in that respect, I would say the Pink Flamingos of video games is the adventure game Harvester. It's full of disgusting and extremely violent and graphic and offensive imagery, but it's all done with a wry sense of humor and a knowing point behind it. Similarly, both works are known for maybe their infamous scenes like Divine eating a dog turd or the spinal column scene in Harvester, but they've become more appreciated for the art behind them as the years have gone on. Anyway, that's my pick. That's what I got.
Welcome back to the Insert Credit program. It's time to go to the question hole. This is the part of every episode where I grab a question out of that hole that you can throw questions into at patreon.com/insertcredit. For mere dollars a month, you can get access to that question form. You can get monthly bonus episodes. You play a little gotcha game with me every month. We're always coming up with fun and interesting things for our dedicated patrons. This week's question comes from Connrr, who I apologize in advance, specifically requested that I refer to you as my mommy and daddies through this question. So I need to ask you, mommy, daddies, where do video games come from?
Video game Stork.
Who's a video game Stork, daddy?
I think we lost Ash immediately as soon as she got excited about this.
Yeah, Ash is gone.
She's gone.
Ash is fully. I'm sorry, mommy's gone. We've lost mommy.
She's frozen in a very funny pose.
That's right.
Yeah, Bobby, we've
please
lost
at
you.
least get a screen cap of this if you haven't.
I don't know what's going on. I wonder if she knows she's gone.
We've lost mommy.
Well, I guess we got to carry on without her. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we got. Yeah, mommy left.
Let's just make sure that's in the show that she froze and disappeared.
Yeah, where does games come from?
You got to just leave that frame up there. Yeah. Your silence will only incriminate you further. Video game Stork. Who nobody knows where that comes from, though.
No, I think it's from when Code,
when a bit and a byte
Code
love
and
each other very much.
Yeah. I was going to say Code and Ideas, but Bits and Bytes, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, the bits and the bytes.
A mismatch in terms of size in that.
It doesn't really make sense. Yeah. Ones and zeros. How about those?
Yeah. When ones and zeros love each other very much and want you to be entertained, and they're not just movies or something. That's not really working either. You know, it's like when.
They come from Shigeru Miyamoto and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Shigeru Miyamoto and his wife Santa Claus. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it's like a Cronus and Rhea situation where they birthed the entire pantheon.
Yeah, they're the Adam and Eve of video games.
Yeah, and when
makes sense.
Miyamoto, has a game idea and a design, it passes the Santa test, as we know. Santa, his wife Santa loved Nintendo.
Yeah,
as he famously explained during GDC.
I guess that's why you ask Santa for video games. The logic holds.
Yeah, it all comes together. Boy, is that the best we can do? It might be.
Might be.
Yeah. I mean, there's not.
All right,
I get why you asked this. Sounds funny, but it's one of these questions where in practice it's like we did the joke.
I don't know. I'm having trouble.
Games
long as I have.
The games come out of Santa's butthole, and that's
really.
That's right.
As long as I've got my daddies here, I've been having trouble with bullies at school.
Oh no, you got to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
What they always say that, but I don't know.
But
Does
what
that
do you
really
mean
work?
by that?
Yeah, what do I mean?
I was always told ignore them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you got to go to a school and learn karate and get your self discipline and your self respect, and then when you get bullied, you'll be like, they don't know I know karate while you're getting bullied.
While you're getting bullied.
That actually happened to me. Like I got jumped by 4 kids.
Yeah.
No way out of that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like physically jumped. And they didn't like beat me to a pulp or anything, but like, they kicked me around a little bit. And my grandpa found out and made me go to Taekwondo as if that were going to make me like a martial arts master that could take on 4 men at once.
Who works in the Kung Fu films?
That's true. It's true.
You got to study in the Beijing Opera.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can take on a million dudes. There's some rigorous training though. You have to go back in time to when you were 7 or 8 as an orphan, and then learn at the Beijing Opera, and then you'll be an amazing martial artist. So that's what you should do, Alex Jaffe. Is go back in time to when you were 6 or 7. Enter you're an orphan now. Enter the Beijing Opera. Become friends with Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yun Biao, etc. You'll be one of the lucky stars, and you'll be able to defend yourself against any bullies.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, I have a message for you to pass to Santa next time you see her. Could you get me Rampage 2 for the Nintendo 64? I've been really good. I've been reading a lot of books this year. I feel like I've earned it.
Is that World Tour? Rampage World Tour?
Yeah, Rampage World Tour.
Oh,
okay, nice.
Is that Rampage 2? They're really
I
only
think that's
the second
Rampage
one?
2. I think that's the second one. I remember getting it as a gift when I was a kid for reading just like a certain amount of books. My parents told me I could get whatever I wanted, and I picked that, and I instantly regretted it because, you feel like really proud of yourself for just like surmounting this like mountain of culture. And then once you have learned like what good literature is, for your prize for that to be Rampage World Tour.
Yeah.
It's just a really sharp, devastating contrast.
It's a bit of a pendulum swing back to the other direction. I also, Frank, I can see why you would be surprised that it was only the second one, because they made that game got so many ports that had to be like distinctly bespokely made that it just feels like there were 50 before that. Yeah.
All right, man. I don't want to ask this next question without Ash here.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back.
My computer, I guess, decided to do a forced update. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, the question was just so good it completely took you out of the episode. I understand. It happens sometimes.
Don't worry, we were mommy.
Yeah.
We got it.
All right. Thanks, Mommy. If you were programming one of those video game music full orchestra concerts, and you were allowed to put one obscure track in the middle of the set list of Zeldas and Marios and Halos as a treat just for the freaks, what would it be?
Sonic Triple Trouble, Sunset Something Zone.
Oh, the train one?
The boss music from that train. That shit's
pretty good.
Like, that's even better than fucking Chemical Plant Zone. That's probably one of the best Sonic tracks people don't even know about.
I don't know that one. I'm going to have to listen after this.
It's really good.
That Seascape, I forget what it's called, one from Knuckles Chaotix. I would definitely put that in there. But my joke one is, well, let's put in something from The Terminator for Sega CD, composed by Tommy Tallarico.
Is that like a butt rock guitar soundtrack?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's composed by Tommy Tallarico.
Well, it is credited to
and
Tommy
he definitely composed that one for sure.
You think so?
No, Maybe.
Oh,
I think he did. I feel like he did.
I don't know that he composed anything past like the first game he worked on, but I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
That's the thing about lying is that everything becomes a lie after.
Yep, everything is suspect.
Yeah, it's all suspect.
And it's not my fault that I just don't think he ever composed anything. That's on him.
But yeah, I think it would be fun to put in some. It'd be fun to put in some stuff where like you're just immediately one person in the audience is like, yeah.
Right, that's what I'm looking for.
And nobody else. So like the intro theme to Sylvan Tale on the Game Gear. Actually, this would get more than one person, but pretty much anything from Panzer Dragoon Saga. I think if you put something from that in there, it's not that obscure, but that a couple people's minds would be all the way blown. They'd probably be weeping puddles on the floor.
Yeah.
They heard that. That'd be cool. One of them would be me.
I feel like it's kind of like antithetical to the spirit of the question, but I feel like some of the stuff from Final Fantasy XIV would also hit really hard. So like Blow, Answers, the Endwalker thing, I think it's called Footsteps.
I feel like those would be in the main concert. Those would be.
I know.
Those would be main pieces.
Also, maybe not, because I don't know. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV specifically maybe doesn't get like included in all of like the Final Fantasy
their entire
whatevers.
Final Fantasy symphony concerts and stuff. They
but like, do they I've been to like one of them, and a lot of it is like Kingdom Hearts music and Final Fantasy VII music, but I feel like Final Fantasy XIV is not one of the games. I could be wrong. I understand that I might be wrong. It's not one of the games that they pull from when they make the set lists for those things. I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think it's mostly those like single-player games and the older single-player games.
Yeah, so like a good track from Final Fantasy XIV would make the audience light up.
Yeah, even
Sunset
like within a Final Fantasy concert, there might be one 14 song.
All right, I got mine. Esper, I really hope you get a clip in here of the song that no one's heard. The song is from the compilation disc Intellivision Lives. It's called My Intellivision. I'm just going to link you to the lyrics. Yeah, you know this song. So
wait,
this
is
song,
this Intellivision's version of Infogrames Rocks My World?
Basically, it's
kind
not
of
corporate facing.
I think it's written and performed genuinely by someone who like is very heartfelt about their Intellivision and misses it.
This is great.
Yeah.
I love this.
It includes the lyrics, and now I'm bleeding from this incision. I really miss my Intellivision. And it's sung with such heart that you believe it. I don't know that this person has ever like performed this song live, but they're about to in my show.
In your show, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see the symphony try to do that one track from Sonic Spinball. How are they going to do that? Like 50 discordant strings at once?
Any Gems song.
No,
Yeah.
okay, so like
Be the
here's what we
best.
really do is that we get like a symphony orchestra and we give them a bunch of Sega Genesis games and we ask them to faithfully recreate that sound.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, just a bunch of brass going.
Yeah,
And like
Tuba's
that-
getting a lot of action.
You know that Sega Genesis sound bite that you only hear is like it sounds like a big heavy ball is bouncing, like that. I want to see modern like instruments recreate that. I don't know how they would do it. I don't think they
They can
can.
figure it out.
I
They can
want to see
figure it out.
that attempt.
The opening of X-Men on the Sega Genesis was just like...
Yeah, that'd be great. That one Tasmania song.
Oh, the Sega, but the Game Gear
On the
conversion
Game Gear.
of it. Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which,
Crazy Bus.
accurately doing that one song from Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Yeah.
Where they like had it was like on the wrong sound font or something, and so it's like a trumpet just going. Do you guys know that song?
No.
I don't. I'm going to have to listen to it after this.
I'm gonna have to link it for you later. But if you search for that one song from Resident Evil Director's Cut, it's gonna come
That one
up.
song from Resident Evil Director's Cut. That's what I'm putting into Google.
Yeah, I think you will receive it because so this was written, speaking of Tommy Tallarico, by that guy who got called out, written by that guy who got called out for actually like having all his stuff ghostwritten. So he did the director's cut music, and it turned out he didn't write any of the music that he composed, theoretically. And one of those was this dumb thing, and he didn't even check it before he sent it to them, and they didn't check it after they received it. And but it's like a pretty obscure part of the game to get to. I'll share it with you in a moment.
Yeah, I think we've thoroughly answered that. Okay. Next is one of my classic, what is the blank of video games question. This week I want to know, what is the One Piece of video games?
All right, thing that's run on for way too long. That
The 1.0 release of Star Citizen.
No, because One Piece is a thing you can read. One Piece is a thing everyone is like actively participating in and is globally extremely popular and outsells every other comic.
I'm sorry, I started listening to that Resident Evil song. It's so
Like,
funny. Just
right,
just
I'm
for a
doing it.
second,
Yeah,
click
let's
on this
pause.
link and listen to this. It's so stupid.
Wait, okay, God damn it.
This isn't real. This
It's real.
isn't real.
It's real.
No, they didn't
Wait,
put this in a
hang on.
game.
They did.
This is like a Gilva-Sunner thing. This is not real.
It's just so
I like
funny
the
to me.
foghorn at the beginning. No.
No, it's
This
the
is
whole
not real.
thing.
No, get out. No,
Okay, I understand.
I'm being Bubsied right now. This is
It's
not
real.
in the
I'm
video
sorry.
game.
It's real life. You can look up articles about this because this was like part of what made them find out that this guy hadn't written his actual music. Was people discovering this song?
No.
Oh, this is fun. This is
Yeah,
fun.
it's good.
We
I'm
have
sorry. I didn't
fun.
mean to derail everything, but
No, this is what this is about now.
it's
No,
just
my
too
new
good.
my new question is, what are the funniest ways that people in video games have been discovered to be frauds?
I don't know if we that requires research.
It's true. Let's go back to what's the one piece of video games?
What's the one piece of video games?
I still think the 1.0 release of Star Citizen is correct, even though Jaffe quibbles
I don't
about
think so.
the widespreadness of it. It's
One Piece
still
is
very
hugely
popular. It crossed
popular.
$1 billion in
It-
funding. It's been fucking forever since that game.
Yeah, but do you
came out.
know anyone who's played it?
I mean, apparently one of the things that I would like to do is find the people that do play Star Citizen and talk to them. Like, girl, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, but,
why
like,
are you doing this?
Everyone
Yeah.
and their uncle, and especially their uncle, knows who Luffy is. You know,
The fundamental difference between One Piece and Star Citizen is the One Piece is real.
that's right.
Fair point.
But yeah, I think it has to be more ubiquitously known, so it's more like a Mario.
Yeah.
Um,
But I don't
But
think
it-
it's Mario.
but Mario doesn't have enough characters, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Marios aren't going on the same adventure continuously across
Right.
1,000 episodes either, which is probably key.
It's not Kingdom Hearts. It can't be Kingdom Hearts.
Can't be Kingdom Hearts. There's just not enough. So what is there an incredible amount of? The story is continuous, at least relatively, but also everyone knows it. Is it like Final
Huh.
Fantasy?
I feel like that's Pokemon.
Maybe it could be Pokemon. The story isn't really like the story of the prior doesn't really build upon the second very much. I said that weirdly, but you know what I mean. But I feel like the Pokemon are characters that continue throughout, so there's something there, maybe.
And I also feel like this would probably do the Ease games. Do they have any kind of continuity to them at all?
They do, but they're not as known. I wouldn't say.
There's also just not as much, even if the new, I think there's more Metal Gear than Ys,
Yeah.
even if there's more numbered Ys games. I don't know that I like that one either.
What about like
It's-
Toho?
I was literally just getting ready to say Toho.
Oh, it might be Toho actually.
Might be Toho.
For the
And if
for
we're
the
gonna
right
pick
audience.
Toho, then Pokemon is the better choice because everybody knows Pokemon. You have to be a specific kind of freak to know Toho, though.
It's
True.
But Toho matches prolificness.
Yeah.
Toho matches prolificness and also overall world building. Everything
Mhm.
is swirling outward from a central point of the embodiment of Scarlet Devil or whatever in that world. So yeah, I don't think there's a 1-to-1, but one of those two swirls pretty close. I think.
I feel like that has to be Pokemon. It's not video games, but specifically the Pokemon anime. makes sense to
Yeah.
make that distinction.
Yeah.
I guess Pikachu is kind of aloof-y in
He's
his
kind of
own way.
aloofy. People know a lot of those Pokemon and who they are. If you just say
Yeah.
it, they know which ones they are.
Everybody knows Pikachu.
The bird.
Yeah. It's not Zelda.
No,
Not
it
Zelda.
doesn't. No.
No, I'm looking around my room again, but it's not
Yeah.
helping. Not
Not
helping.
Sonic.
Pokemon is the only thing that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have that continuous narrative, but it does have a consistent like world. Yeah, I guess it's Pokemon.
I'm trying to think if any of the like big broy ones like Halo could be it, but beyond Mr. Chief, like who else do we know about? Mr. Chief, Cortana.
That's it.
That's pretty much all we got.
All you need to know.
Johnson, the Arbiter,
Arbiter.
the Gravemind.
You got further than I could get.
Yeah. How could I forget the Gravemind?
Oh, indeed. I managed to.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going with Pokemon.
All
Good. All right. Going
It's
into
not
the
all the
lightning
way
round.
there, but it's close. It's close.
As close as I can come up.
Going into our lightning round, Mommy has an early lead. So we are going to play an old game today that I've developed a new twist on, which could be fun or really annoying. We're going to find out together. This game is called Name Design, but it's going to be played a little bit differently than we usually do. Usually what I do is I give you the name of a thing that's usually unrelated to video games, and you try to come up with a pitch for a game based on that thing, completely devoid of the original context. This time, I'm giving you a menu. I'm linking in the chat. I am giving you a list of the American Film Institute's 100 years of 100 movie quotes. And in turns, you're going to pitch a video game based on one of these quotes, and the other two of you are going to have to try to guess which quote your game is based on.
Oh, that's
We'll
that's
see.
very involved.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I were looking at this list to pitch you a game about, say, like a driving simulator where you're trying to get out of the breadbasket of America, you might guess that I am basing that game on the quote, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay.
So the problem with this is there are 100 of these.
Yeah.
That's so many.
That's a lot.
So and like I can't scroll to all of them
But
within 1
these
second.
are all famous enough quotes that you might be able to get them without looking at the whole list.
Maybe.
The only way to figure out if it's a viable game is by playtesting it on the air right now.
Okay.
All right, Frank, you're first.
What am I supposed to do?
You are pitching a video game based on one of these lines of dialogue.
And then we have to guess
And
which
then
line of
Brandon
dialogue
and
it is.
Ash have to guess which line you're basing your game pitch on.
And then points are based on like getting the answer right.
Yeah.
I think
if we don't get the answer, you get the point.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's more fun if we do get it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the points are going to be.
You're trying to do it without being too obvious about it.
All right. So I'm pitching the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're this alien that's on planet Earth.
Okay.
And you are desperately, this is like in the 80s, by the way.
Okay.
You are desperately through contrived adventure game puzzles trying to get a quarter because you really want to use a payphone.
Yeah.
And like it's one of those sort of fetch quest chains where you get the thing for the guy and it gets you the other thing and you're just trying to get your way to a quarter so you can use the phone.
What is this, like an Atari game?
No. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but you're an alien looking for a quarter.
All right, who's got a guess?
All I can do is show me the money.
No,
Jerry Maguire.
I guarantee you it's not Show Me the Money.
Okay, Frank, pitch this again.
You're
If you can
an
even remember.
alien looking around for a quarter
Because
so
you
can
gotta use
make
a
a
payphone.
phone call. What
Yeah.
is the quote?
E.T. phone home?
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, okay, you say obviously. Do you have all 100 of these in your brain?
Well, that just I
maybe I
don't
do,
have all
Brandon.
100 of these in my brain, but like the way that he said that was like, oh, that's just E.T. phone home. I have
Right.
to imagine it's in one
Good.
of the 100
Right.
quotes.
Okay.
That's the idea. You're supposed to know these quotes. They're from the
Okay.
most famous movies ever. Brandon, you watch a lot of movies.
That's true.
You've probably seen most of these films.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Ash, you're next.
But the other thing is...
was that it, Frank? It was. Okay.
Yeah, Ash, you're next. You got to pitch a game based on one of these quotes.
Okay. So it's a dating sim where it's a reverse dating sim where you have all of these people who are attracted to you and are trying to date you, but you have to, but like you're not like interested in them, but you can't figure out why they're into you, and you have to figure out how to get rid of them. And it's like, it's too much. It's overwhelming. You can't do that. This is probably a really bad. When I tell you what the quote is, you're probably going to be mad at me, but this is like the best thing that I could come up with.
A dating sim where you can't figure out, is it?
It's a reverse dating sim.
It's a reverse
where
dating sim.
Instead of like trying to date the people, you're trying to get them to break up with you because they're all in love with you. This is I'm doing this poorly, but it was the best thing that I could come up with.
You're trying to get them to break up with you. Is it, I don't give a damn?
No.
That was mine.
It's like you are so blindingly like beautiful or whatever, like you're so like attractive and in all of the ways humans can be attractive.
This isn't it, but I got the joke answer based on the list. So I'm going to friend zone the people and say, Lewis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
No.
That's a good one. What about?
But that would be a good one. In fact, if I were doing this again, that would be the one I picked, but it's not the one I picked.
If it's a game where you're breaking up with people, my guess is hasta la vista, baby.
No. I did this really badly.
Brandon, I got to get one guess from you before we reveal the real answer.
Yeah, I've found quite a few that could possibly work. And then I lost them. I was gonna go with Mrs. Robinson. You're trying to seduce me, aren't you? But I don't think that's not right.
No, that's not it. But I'm curious to hear what else you have to say. Like what your other guesses were.
They went away. I scrolled past them, and now they've left my mind.
Okay, so this is bad, and I did this badly, but it was all I could think of. It was you had me at hello.
That's the opposite.
That's the opposite of what you were describing.
I know, but like you had me at hello, but like that would be too much. Like, oh, I'm in love with you just by looking at you, and you just have to push them away. Like, no, that's too much. I don't want to do that. I know. I said I did this badly.
Okay.
If anything, it would be I had you at hello.
Yeah, but I didn't want you there.
Yeah.
You lost me at
hello.
You
had me at hello, but I didn't want you. That was like the thing.
At hello, you had me.
Yeah.
I get a point for trying to make sense of Ash's nonsensical thing.
That's fine. I agree with that. That's fair.
Brandon, your turn.
Okay. This is an EA game.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of cars. You drive cars in this game. They're racing.
Is it I got the need for speed?
That is correct.
That's a good one.
I described the need for speed.
The need for speed. All right. We go around the horn. Frank, you're next.
Oh, God. We have to do more?
Yeah, we're going to do one more round of these.
Okay.
Before I dismiss this game as a failure.
I like the idea.
We could try.
I just think it might needs to be tweaked a little bit, but I like the idea.
I'm trying things here.
We could try to turn it around.
Yeah.
Frank, what you got? Now that we got our bad ones out, do a good one.
I'm laughing at a title that I'm not going to design. I'm just going to say it so no one does it because it's just very funny.
No, don't. Because what if I want to do it?
I'm saying if you build it, he will come. I'm not doing that one. But
no, I think that's Love in Deep Space.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
see.
See.
If you build it, I.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. These suck, Jackie.
I'll find a better data set next time.
I know my next one unless somebody else takes it. So I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
All right. It's like Rock Band. Kind of. No, let's scrap that. You are in a rock. In fact, you are in the band that did the song Africa. Very famous song, very catchy song.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
You left the band that recorded Dust in the Wind
and you're on
to join.
That's right. And you're on tour and you get lost. You think you're in Kansas.
I like Jaffe's explanation. You
were formerly part of the band that did Dust in the Wind, and then you joined the band that performs.
Yeah. I'm into it. Now, I want to give Jaffe a point for that.
All right.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right, Ash, one more.
So this is a cipher game. You have to figure out ciphers. You have to decode ciphers and like recode them in a new cipher to send them to other spies so they can have like it's a chain of spies where you get like coded messages from one spy. You have to decode them correctly with like a key or whatever, using clues or whatever, because you have like incomplete information on how to decipher the cipher. And then you have to recipher the cipher that you unciphered and then send it to another spy. Like that's the game. It's like decoding something, hopefully correctly, recoding it into a different code, and then sending it and hoping that the thing that you sent is correct so that the spy does the thing.
Okay, I got an answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a guess too.
I'm going to assume all the spies are like tiny, and it's number 61. Say hello to my little friend.
No,
that's Pikmin.
My based on how Ash set up her last game, I'm gonna say what we've got here is a failure to communicate.
Yeah, that was
and
my
you
guess.
would be correct.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ash, you're getting better at this game. We'll never play again.
Yeah, because it's like the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah,
is how Ash seems to be going, and so I've got the pattern.
You've got the pattern.
I don't want to do it the opposite, but it's just like the only thing that makes sense looking at the fucking quote. I don't know how would you do a game with that quote? Thank you very much.
I might have chosen the easier one myself.
Yeah, you could have picked a different quote. Oh, well, in fact, Brandon, I want you to pick a different quote right now.
Okay. This is a fishing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fishing game. And you're as you level up over time, you fish larger and larger fish. But
I know this one.
There's an issue. There's only so much fish that you can take back to land.
Oh, I know this one.
So that's what the game is.
What's this fishing game called, guys?
You gotta keep upgrading so you can get those bigger fish.
It's
the famous
Control
quote.
F. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Good
job.
Control F for control fish.
We could do one more of these. It's not that bad. It's not
One
that bad.
last round.
Yeah.
We're getting into it. It's confusing.
Frank, what's your last one?
Just suddenly I have to come up with one. Come
on. Okay,
right.
Ash, you already had one, so let's do Ash's and then come around to Frank.
Esper, if this one upsets people, we can cut it out and I'll come up with something else.
That's a guarantee. We have to keep it in.
Goddamn. This is a narrative game where you are a Planned Parenthood abortion provider. That's it.
Yeah, I know this one. This is No Wire Hangers Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do have to keep that in.
Oh my.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cut it out. God damn it.
Oh my.
All right, Frank, you got yours?
No.
Okay. I can do a different one.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's one where you've got like a viewfinder that you can use to banish ghosts. Like Fatal Frame. It's basically Fatal Frame.
Oh, I know this one.
And it's a horror game, and you use your viewfinder to identify and banish ghosts in a spooky house.
Yeah, okay. This is I See Dead People.
That's right. I'm making them real easy. But you weren't supposed to guess. It was supposed to be the other two.
I'm getting in on it now.
All right,
I'm excited.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I have another one. I could do this all day now.
We're not. This is the last
sounds
one.
like somebody designed a pretty good game. How about that?
All right.
I found a very Frank Cifaldi quote here that I feel like he should have done.
It's not going to be mine, so do you want to say what it is?
No, go ahead. Oh, yeah,
okay.
Yeah. No, so, like, I could very much see you designing an adventure game around one morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know. That's a very, very adventure gamey scenario.
Yeah, that is very Guybrush.
Yeah.
So, okay. First person bank teller adventure. you are the bank teller, and people are coming up to you to deposit into their accounts.
Oh, I know this one.
Is it now Show Me the Money?
Yes.
Now it's Show Me the Money. Yes.
Now it's Show Me the Money.
I was going to go for greed. Greed is good, but no.
It's Show Me the Money.
No, it was actually, listen to me, mister. You're my knight in shining armor. Don't you forget it. You're going to get back on that horse, and I'm going to be right behind you, holding on tight. And away we're going to go.
Oh, that is
I don't
one
know
of
that
them, isn't
movie.
it?
That's like a
I don't know that
romance
movie.
game for
It's a
me.
very,
Like,
Yeah.
Well, on Golden Pond is Katharine Hepburn, Henry Fonda. It's a pretty famous movie about older people getting older and whatever. But I don't remember that quote at all.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We can go. I'm calling it, but Ash, I'm giving you the win this episode. Congratulations, Ash. Does anyone have anything they'd like to recommend at this juncture? Or does anyone want to spend any credits? You got a lot of credits. Brandon, you got 10 credits. Ash, you got 8.
Yeah.
Frank, you got 6.
I was going to make everyone play something, and I forgot what it was. I'm going to do it.
We were talking about maybe doing Resident Evil 4.
Oh, that is right. Be fun.
have I made anybody play a game before? Was it
Yeah.
Mr. Bones?
Yes,
Did I
Mr.
do that?
Bones. You made us play Mr.
And
Bones.
Okay.
Cookies Bustle.
And
I
you
did both of those?
Yes.
You did.
No,
No, I did
Brandon-
Mr. Bones.
Brandon, you
I
did
did
Mr. Bones.
I did Mr.
Ash
I
made us
did
play
Cookies
Cookies
Bustle.
Bustle and complained the entire time about being forced to play Cookies Bustle.
I didn't know it was going to be that fucking hard to play.
I will. Next episode, I will make us play something. I'll try my best to think about it, and it'll probably be Resident Evil 4. I don't know. Maybe I'll just say it. Yeah, we'll figure out what version, but I will spend
Resident Evil 4.
4 credits to make us play a Resident Evil 4. We'll figure out what version before it needs to be done.
Or what if all 3 of you played a different version of Resident Evil 4
actually,
and did
I
compare
think
and
it's
contrast?
totally fine to play whatever version of Resident Evil 4 makes sense to you.
No, you just got to say original or
There's only
remake.
2, right?
Okay.
There's the GameCube
Original
one
or
and the
remake.
remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the PS2 one. There's the
original
with
like,
mods.
Yes, original with mods is the same as playing original with like a Wii mode.
It's true.
It's the
It's
same.
I
game.
like the pick whatever RE4 you want to play.
No, I don't.
I do like
No,
that
we'll-
too.
we'll-
actually.
I'll decide
But no,
before
I
next
think
week.
we should all have the same
Okay,
experience.
All right, figure it out next week. In the meantime, what do you have to wreck?
Yeah, I have a few. One is what many are calling the Ace Anthem of the Summer, and by many I mean only one person, just me, has ever said that. It's a song called "Hey Sexuality" by Lorelei and the Ghost. It's also the first like Ace complicated love song I've ever heard.
Oh, cool!
But it's a cool catchy tune, and it's been stuck in my head for the last few days. So you can find it on YouTube. The author has not yet put any of that stuff. It's a Vocaloid kind of synth poppy song. They haven't put it on Bandcamp yet or anything. So
Just kidding.
YouTube. I'm going to recommend The Great Silence, a 60s cowboy film set in the snow. If you like apocalyptic, dire cowboy nonsense set in the snow. Very few movies are set in the snow because of how difficult that is to do. But this one looks great doing it. It's just it's a cool bad time to have.
Oh, okay.
Dire cowboys are like twice the size of regular cowboys, right?
That's right. Yeah, they're shiny. The movie Shopping is my next one.
Mm-hmm.
That is the first ever movie by Paul W.S. Anderson of Resident Evil movie fame. It's also the first movie starring Jude Law, who reviews of the film said was too handsome to be an actor.
We used to be a proper fuck.
And that was the United Kingdom saying that. He does quite well in it. They said he couldn't act, but they're wrong. You can see a star being born right there. But if you like early mid 90s grimy London environments and like hip house and techno and people stealing cars and neat lighting and just people being really ambitious filmmaking in the Paul W.S. Anderson sense of the word. I think you'll have a very fun time with that movie that not a lot of people have seen. Lastly, I would like to urge, I know a lot of game developers listen to this show. If you haven't seen me talk about it, I would like to urge you to put your games in the bundle that I have started on itch which is to benefit out-of-work game developers in North America. It is called the Game Industry Hardship Fund. You should be able to find it by searching the jams on itch. It's probably also toward the top. Basically, you have to submit your game into a jam, and that puts you into the bundle when I launch it. And for everybody else, that'll be launching sometime in July. But the idea is a lot of games getting sold at a discount, and the money will be to give out to individuals that are out of work in the game industry. And it'll be run by the United Video Game Workers Union. They'll be running and distributing the fund. And yeah, so put your games in there. We're especially looking for games that have not been in other bundles, and maybe even which are new to itch, just so that it's like an extra cool value for people buying it. It's weird to have to think about it in crass capitalist terms, but if I want it to make a bunch of money, if I want to give 1,000 developers $1,000, then we need to make $1 million, and then, so we need to. Is that how that math works? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think so.
Anyway, check it out, and thanks.
I'm going to recommend to myself reading through. I read through the AFI list to do that lightning round, and
yeah,
I remember the Sunset Boulevard's a thing, and that I like it. So I'm going to recommend I go home and watch Sunset Boulevard and see if I still like it. And maybe you all can do that too. I like it.
I just got that on Blu-ray recently because I happened to see it for $5. And
so did they do like a proper They must have if they put it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, proper transfer and all. I haven't seen what the extras are yet. I just got it, but I love that. That's a good movie about descent into like. It's very relevant to now. Descent into like ego madness, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go give that a pirate and to see how that goes.
I have 2 recommendations. One is we didn't really talk about it this podcast, which is fine. I didn't really care about it. By the time the day that this podcast goes up should probably be the day that I announce that I am joining Kotaku. So I have a job now.
Great job.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. I'm back in the industry, guys. Yay, I did it. Thank God. So check me out on Kotaku. I am back with all of my I have come home to the place where I belong. Check me out there. My second recommendation, I know that when I say it, it'll be like babies first, like city pop stuff. But man, the guys, if you like city pop, but like instrumental, like very, I don't know, jazzy. Cassiopeia, like those guys are so fun to listen to. Like they can just like take you out of like I'm driving in my car today and I'm like thinking and I'm like super stressed out and whatever. And I just happen to like check out of that to listen what my car is playing. And it's just like a Cassiopeia track. And it's like those guys can fucking jam. And it's so fun to listen to, especially if you like that kind of music. So if you like smooth jazz, Japanese city pop, but maybe not necessarily the vocals, like check them out. And to that point, I would also love to hear your recommendations for like artists that are like that aren't them, because I know that's like babies first, like Japanese jam band shit. So I know I need more recommendations so I'm cooler and listen to the more obscure stuff. You know what I mean? So if you have any recommendations for that, Brandon, I'll take them.
I'll make a little list later.
Thank you.
I'm going to go see them in LA.
Are you really? I'm so upset. I'm already mad.
I'm going to go see them in LA in September.
That's genuine.
I might is that show's probably sold out.
I have no idea. I bought my tickets in the first 5 minutes. So
I'm sure that show is sold out.
Yeah.
But I would love.
You know, they play in Japan pretty frequently. So if you
I don't go to Japan.
I know. I'm just saying if ever that occurs, you'll be able to see them in a more intimate setting.
Frank, did you have any?
Yeah, Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, right, Sunset Boulevard. That's right. I just wanted to make sure everyone had a chance to go before I recommended a YouTube channel I've been listening to lately. This has been getting me through work recently. There's this YouTube guy named Big Bool, Bool, who makes really nicely curated playlists of just like video game music. Like here's a curated selection of like rest areas in video games. Here's a bunch of Richard Jacques music. Here's a bunch of in-game Genki music. It's like a guy who like really goes into like a wide variety of video game soundtracks and puts together like vibe-based playlists for them. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. If you wind up
yeah.
needing more, check out El Famoso Demon, who has an obscure VGM list,
Yeah.
and it's it's not as themed, but it is somewhat vibe themed, and it's pretty good stuff, and it's a playlist you can just leave on. So that's a recommendation for you if you run out.
Thank you. I'll take that to heart. I would also like to recommend that if you're listening to this and enjoyed any of it, that you please rate and review our show wherever and however you can. You could also support us directly with your donations to patreon.com/insertcredit. For instance, like our patrons Only Ghosts, Kyle Brown, Corey, Alexander Davies, Will Roar, Kevin Morell, Jordan Thornquest, Death Strandicoot, Sean Patrick, and Plasma Goose. You could also sponsor our show with an advertisement or personal message, or contact us at show@insertcredit.com to do those things. You could also join our community at forums.insertcredit.com, or watch this show if you're not already on youtube.com/insertcreditshow. It's getting better and better every week. Right now, I would say it is the prime way to experience Insert Credit. This episode is edited by Esper Quinn, with music by Kurt Felt. I'm Alex Jaffe.
I'm Frank Spaldi.
I'm Ash Parrish.
I'm Brandon Sheffield.
And your game has now been saved.
Kit Harington did that one movie after Game of Thrones and was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to go back to TV. And that's why he's in industry. Also, he's using his real talking voice in industry. And he is like a posh, like if you've only seen Kit Harington as Jon Snow, watching him talk in his like real voice is jarring because you realize how much work it took to sound like that, because he's got like a really high nasally posh British accent. It's really funny.
They asked him if he wanted a movie career, and he said, I don't want it.
That's right. Blooming books.